In this video, I'll show you how to get up and running with Dodge the Creeps on macOS 10 Rust GDExtension. Okay, hello. Today's video is going to be about setting up the Rust bridge for GDExtension. I spent quite a bit of time trying to set this example project up, so I figured I'd make a video in case anybody else wanted to streamline the process. Basically, you will want to go to this GitHub repository for GDExtension and clone it. Next, you'll need to download Godot for Beta 4. I would recommend this over other beta versions. And here you just have a list of the pre-built binaries for different platforms. Today's video is about the Mac platform, so this is universal Mac, ARM, and Intel. When you have that downloaded, it'll pop up in your folder. Just go ahead and extract that. And then I like to call this Godot 4 so that I can differentiate it from the other Godots on my system. And drag that over to your applications. Godot 4. Nice. So now you have GDExtension and the proper version of Godot installed. So what the natural next step would be is a cargo build in your GDExtension folder. And you're probably going to run into a few errors here, so I'll walk you through those. Alright, the first of them is LLVM path. So this is a relatively straightforward fix. Just go to the config file for whichever shell you're using. In this case, I'm in Xesh. I'm just going to go to the bottom and export LLVM path equals. Now here you might not know what to put, because I sure didn't. If you type in clang-b, that'll tell you your versioning information, but then also where Clang is installed, and adjacent to this directory you'll also find the library, which contains the libclang dynamic library, and this will come in handy later. But anyway, just copy this binary path for now and then put it back into your environment variable here, LLVM path. So we're back at GDExtension root folder. We're going to try and cargo build again, and still don't have LLVM path. This is because we didn't source our Xesh-rc to get the new environmental variables. But now if we do printEnv, you can see we have LLVM path. And I did that a little quickly, so to source your config, you just want to type dot. Some of you, most of you probably know that, but maybe it's new for others. Okay, so we'll cargo build again. And now we need a Godot 4 bin environment variable. Okay, so now you know the process. Go to your terminal config, export Godot 4 bin. Okay, so what do we put as the Godot 4 bin variable? Well, that's fairly straightforward. Since we put Godot 4 into our applications folder, we can just ls applications, and we should be able to find Godot 4 here. But that's actually not the value we need. We're looking for the fully qualified binary path, and this can be found at, let's see, applications, Godot4.app, contents, macOS, and Godot. So we'll just take this whole thing and put it here. It's important that you have the right version of Godot and actually the binary itself, not just the path to the binary. This is something that the GitHub page is very specific about, and it tripped me up. Let's clear the terminal, and then need to resource our config, and then cargo build again, and let's hope this works. And this time we get an error for library not loaded, libclang dynamic library. So if you remember earlier when I was saying that clang-v gives you the installer, if we go here, oops, let's not use the cursor and let's actually use our tools. So now we have the lib folder here, which contains the library that we need. And you can see that Cargo tried to find that dynamic library using this set of paths. And we'll just choose one and symlink our dynamic library to that location so that Cargo can pick it up automatically. This is the one that we're interested in. So ln tac s for soft link, and then give the absolute path of where we're finding this library, libclang, and then where we want to create the link, which is user local lib and libclang dot dynamic library. So this would work if we were sudo. Let's change that, and there we go. And then again, to verify, we'll do list all on user local lib, and we should see our link here, which we do. Very good. Now that we have the symlink in place, let's try and cargo build again. Fingers crossed. Okay. Now we are officially built. So we want to also build the example project found in examples dodge the creeps. And this folder has two subfolders, one of which is the Rust folder, which contains our cargo toml. And this has instructions on how to build the dodge the creeps library that our Godot project will reference. So now we're going to do another cargo build. And I want to stress that you can't have the Godot editor open when you build this project. Not sure why. Maybe in the future this luxury will be granted to us, but I'm just going off of what I know to work. All right. So that is built. Now let's pop open the editor and try and run this thing. All right, now that your Godot project manager has opened, you're going to want to import the project. So wherever you cloned that GitHub repository to, just navigate there, and then go to your examples folder, dodge the creep Godot, project Godot. Open that up. Import and edit. And finally, if all went according to plan, we should be able to play this and have a functioning dodge the creeps using Rust bindings. Hey, look at that. Okay, see if you can beat my high score of 19. I dare you. Okay, hopefully this helped. Thank you for watching. Take care.